Hello everybody, Lone Wolf Rick here, and today I'm roaming around Las Vegas, Nevada. Have you ever wondered where the rich and the influential of Las Vegas lived back in the early days and during the Great Depression? I'm going to show you that neighborhood here in just a moment. Right now I'm standing in front of the historic Las Vegas High School. This was the original high school here in Las Vegas, built in 1930 at a whopping cost of $325,000 when it was built. This beautiful building now serves as the school for the Las Vegas Academy. So let's kind of walk around a little bit. I'm going to show you the neighborhood where the rich lived during the Great Depression here in Vegas, and I'm inviting you to join me. Come on everybody, let's go. And this high school building is just a stunning building. As Las Vegas was continuing to grow, the need for a high school became apparent. And in 1930, in the late 20s, it's like they commissioned the building of it. And remember, this is the beginning of the Great Depression, and $325,000 would have been a lot of money then. But this is it, the original high school here in Las Vegas. This school is located right on the corner of 7th Street and Bridger, if you'd ever like to swing by and take a look at it. I wanted to show you this plaque here. This plaque is on a building located here on 7th Street, right on the corner of Stanley W. Cooper at 7th Street. But this gentleman here was Charles Pop Squires, from 1865 to 1958 when he was born and when he passed away. Pop Squires is often referred to as the father of Las Vegas, and he lived on this location with his wife from 1931 until his death in 1958. Squires first arrived in the Las Vegas Valley in February 1905. He and his partners established a lumberyard, tin hotel, real estate firm, and the First State Bank. In March 1906, Pop assisted the formation of the Consolidated Power and Telephone Company, bringing electricity and phone service to the new town. 1908, Squires and his wife purchased the community's only newspaper, the Las Vegas Age. Squires campaigned for the creation of Clark County in 1909. He subsequently worked on incorporating Las Vegas into a city. With his wife and voice of the newspaper, the couple became advocates for women's suffrage. As a member of the League of Southwest and the Colorado River Commission, Squires helped advance plans that eventually led to the construction of Hoover Dam. Upon Pop's passing, Las Vegas Sun reporter Bob Face wrote, "It seems strange that Las Vegas, a modern boomtown, should owe so much to the foresight of one man. But there is little we have today if it wasn't given an initial shove by Pop Squires." This is a historical marker here. This is the building that's here right now in its original homestead. And I'll show you the area. Of all the homes. Now there would have been on this street here, the high school, it's like across the street here, but it's like on this side would have been a lot of houses and stuff that have all been replaced, unfortunately. But I'll show you the main part of the neighborhood where all the homes were built in the 20s and 30s. But everybody, it's like, if you ever think of Las Vegas, Pop Squires was the guy that kind of got the ball rolling for what it is today. Alright, so I'm standing on the corner of 6th Street and Gas. Now I'm going to give you the layout of this historic neighborhood. If you go from Gas and go down that way to Bridger, that's kind of the boundaries on east and west. And then from north and south, 6th Street. Take a look at the strat right there. Up to 9th Street. So from 6th Street to 9th Street, a 3-block area, and then from Gas Street to Bridger, which is about 4 blocks. And we saw the school on 7th and Bridger. But let's take a look at some of these old homes in here. Yeah, you can tell a lot of them's been replaced. A lot of them have been torn down. But there's still some still standing. Remember, these are from all built in the 20s and the 30s. Now a lot of them have been converted into office buildings, as you can see, or office spaces. Kind of wanted to walk past that lady there. I don't know if she wanted to be in a video going into the law firm or not there. But pretty much back in that day, back in that time period during the Great Depression, if you're anybody, a judge, attorneys, politicians, doctors, your house would have been right in these areas here. See, this house has been converted into an animal hospital. This house here, this gray one, looks like it's going through a renovation right now, which I think is very cool. Well, a lot of the houses are gone. It's interesting that a lot of them still remain. Like this house here on the end with a yellow sign on it. It's for sale. There's a for sale sign on the front. That's 608 6th Street. This house 614. It's still a residence. All right, so I think I'm going to jump ahead to go over to the next street, and I'll rejoin you here in just a second. All right, so I jumped up to 7th and Gas Street. The tuxedo and rental dress place. Now, unfortunately, all the things on the north side of the street here basically have been gone, all the homes that would have been here. But there's still some over here on the south side of the street, so we'll take a look at them. And like I mentioned before, a good mixture of homes that have been converted into businesses and still residential homes. Very well kept, very well maintained neighborhoods. Yeah, it still looks very nice. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like everybody's property's been kept up. I would think most people that own the properties inside this district are aware of the historical value. You know what I mean? Kind of here on 7th and Garces. Now the cross streets that run through these neighborhoods, this district, starting with Gas, would be Gas and Garces. Now I'm doing this from memory, so I hope I'm kind of right. So Gas and Garces, then Bonneville, Clark, and then Bridger. I mean, just look how cool these homes are. Well, except maybe for this one. This one has a sign that says this house is substandard. Looks like somebody kicked in the door there. Now you can tell there's been a fire there. Notice to vacate, do not enter. Unsafe to occupy. That's a real shame. It's a cool old house. Originally made out of brick, looks like. Or concrete blocks, maybe. This home here, the door's open. Looks like it's being completely redone on the inside, which is pretty cool. Cool English Tudor style home. Okay, so we're coming up here on 7th and Bonneville. These places here are for sale. 2 buildings sold together or separately. You can buy one and then rent the other one out, huh? Kind of wondering. I know they've been for sale for a little while, I think. And then this old house here, which was used for a law office, it says, is for sale also. Think you could squeeze your car through that gate to get to the little garage back there? This office building for sale, 2,000 square feet, $600,000. You can tell these two buildings or two homes over here are fairly recent, fairly new. But then right next to it would have been one of an English Tudor kind of look from the 30s. Skeleton cats at their front door. Viva Las Vegas. There's even a little house there in the back. Alright, so we're coming up here on 7th and Clark Street. Now you can tell on 7th Street, now the school was up there. This is where we started. It's like going over to Bridger Street. They're doing a lot of remodeling and building here. So we're going to jump ahead and see what the rest of the tour brings us. Alright, so we've moved up to 8th Street here. Take a look back here. It looks like they're building a parking garage here on the school grounds here. Las Vegas, the old Las Vegas High School, Las Vegas Academy building. They have this whole complex right here. A very fancy building for a law firm, huh? A colonial look. I would have bet when these neighborhoods were being built in the 30s, there was a lot of labor available. Okay. Empty lot right there that would have had at one time. I'd imagine maybe 3 or 4 houses in there, huh? I mean, considering the size of the houses. This is a cool little house. Huh. See, most of the ones on the other side, it's been converted into businesses. And over here we have these two that are still residential. No, this one's actually a business too. The sign was hidden behind the hedge. Alright everybody, I want to jump ahead, go up to our final street, which will be 9th Street. Let's see what's up there. The one thing I love about the this neighborhood is they all have alleys behind the homes. As you've heard me mention, if you watch a lot of my videos, love the alleyways. I grew up in my hometown. Every street, at least in the older section of town, had alleys behind the main roads. Alright, so I'm up on 9th Street now. See, there's a few homes on the other side of the road. This cross street where the traffic's at, I believe that would be Charleston, if I'm not mistaken. And let's take a walk down this way, and then we'll wrap up the video. It's a shame that all the houses never survived. You know, this whole historic district. But as you can see, there's some very, very cool old homes in here. This guy here has built himself a compound. His house directly ahead of me, in front of me there. He's got razor wire on top of the fence. Beautiful home. Pigeons on top of the roof of that house. And then you can see down the rest of the way they've got the road construction, another construction going on. It's the corner of 9th and Bonneville. With the exception of this one home here on the end, everything else looks like it's been replaced down here. Maybe a couple on this side here. That's pretty much going to wrap up our video today. Kind of a longer one for me, but I just wanted to show the historical importance of this neighborhood. Old Tudor style home. Very important to remember our history, huh? Alright, so remember everybody, if you come down this way, you want to take a look. It's from Bridger Street to Gass, G-A-S-S Street, 6th Street to 9th Street. The historic Las Vegas High School neighborhood district. Alright everybody, thank you very much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I'm Lone Wolf Rick. I will see you on the next video. Take care of yourselves, okay, please. Hey, bye-bye everybody. Thanks for joining me at this historic walk. At least for me, it's like I enjoy the history of every place that I go. Take care everybody, and bye-bye.